Hi everybody. I noticed that you guys had a lot of questions about my previous video about my orientation with Swift, and I'm creating a new video, like explaining more things in detail. Let me see. I'm trying to see a better angle because inside was good, but there's a lot of noise. The orientation was like a Wednesday. And they pay every Friday. However, you go through a screening process and a drug test and all of that. Once all of that is done, usually takes a day or two. They're gonna send you an email saying that welcome driver and all that stuff, and then they're gonna give you your driver code. After you've had your driver code for 24 hours, you can actually go ahead and on one of the Swift terminals, you could go and use their computers in there and put your bank account information so you could get paid through there. However, when you're in the orientation that day, they give you a Comdata card, like the fueling card, and they could also pay you through that, like in case you don't have access to their terminal, one of their terminal computers, like but for me, I went in a Wednesday. I didn't get paid that Friday. I got paid the Friday after, so it's like a week. Probably if you have orientation on Monday, you would actually get paid on that same week, but since I got I went to the orientation Wednesday, and that's when they got all my full information and everything, and I got tested, drug test and other stuff. After that, they send you the driver code, which gives you access to their which gives you access to your account, and you could add a payment account kind of thing. And then also another thing you guys asked was whether you're gonna have to take like a pre-trip inspection or a full test. So basically the way it works is the day that you go to the orientation, there's a lot of things that are gonna be happening. First, you're gonna get drug test. They're gonna take a hair follicle test too, a urine test, and what else was there? And a vision, ear, and some medical examination. That's what's it called? It's like a DOT physical again. And then after they do all of that, you're also going to go to the computer and you're gonna fill up the application for the that you're agreeing to the DOT physical, and they're gonna ask you a lot of questions. Any health issues, any drugs, any vision issues as well. You can answer to all those questions to the best of your ability. Once you're done with that, time goes by really fast. You are gonna go ahead and take like a sign, a road sign test kind of thing, where they're gonna put you like multiple signs. They're gonna be like on the test, it's gonna ask you questions like point to the sign that indicates the clearance, or touch the sign that indicates what speed you should be going on, and then questions like that. And they're gonna give you like 3 different signs, and you're gonna have to say which one is that. And it's a time test. It takes approximately 19 to 22 minutes. And after that test, you'll see if you pass or not. I don't know what they do if you don't pass, but it's pretty much straightforward, like regular freeway signs. But I guess if you don't pass, they will let you take it again or something like that. I'm not 100% sure about that one. But then after you take that test, you're also, meanwhile all of that's happening, some of the other people who are there for the orientation, they will be taking everybody individually to a driving test, just to see where you're at and to see if you're able to listen to the instructor or the person that it's gonna be examining you. The person who examined me was pretty nice person. For the orientation, you don't have to do the pre-trip inspection. All you have to do is you take a road sign test. That's timed. It's 17 to 20 minutes around that time. Then you go for a drive with one of the instructors they have there to see where you're at. You're able to follow instructions and stuff like that. And then you're gonna have a meeting with other terminal driver leaders and other students who have different questions from you, and you get them all answered there. You get lunch and all that thing, but you do not you go for a drive, but you do not have to do a pre-trip inspection. They took two of us at the same time, so it was the driver and another student and me, and they took us together. We drove for about 45 minutes. The student, he took the vehicle first for like a good 20 minutes, and then I took the vehicle for the next 20 minutes. When they take you for the drive, it's only so they could see where you're at and to make sure that you're able to listen to the mentor or to your future mentor. Like if he tells you go left, go right, go up, go down, keep going forward, go slower, and stuff like that. They just want to see that you're able to listen to specific instructions. After you go through the driving, you come back, and if you did well, after he tells you that you passed, he's gonna give you like he's gonna grade you through the zonar, or he's gonna like that day the zonar was not working for me for some reason, so he had to write down something on the paper, and then he kept one part of the paper. One of the driver's leader came in personally, the one that you're gonna have while you're in training. So basically when you go there for the orientation, expect to be there maybe 1 to 2 days. If you live far away, just make sure that you're ready for that, because I did notice like some of the students, not all of them, but they forgot some of the paper. Like for example, the DOT physical, you have to, like if you have one already, you have to bring it with you. But some people forgot, like there weren't any like specific indications of what papers you should bring. So I brought everything, but like if you don't bring your DOT physical, they're gonna examine you there. You can have a DOT physical on the spot, but if you don't bring it with you, the one that you already have, it's gonna take you a little bit longer. So just heads up on that. It might take you 1 or 2 days. They pay for the hotel for 2 days regardless, so you're good on that side. Let me see what other questions I have on the comment section down below so I can keep answering them. So I already read all the questions that you guys had for me. So for the orientation and once you get pre-hired, so for the orientation you get paid the $300, but that's before tax. So there is the tax deduction from there, sadly, but you know, it's the US. But yeah, it's before tax. So and then after that, once you start the way it works is like after you go and you pass your drug test and all that, and they're gonna tell you that you're hired, they're gonna go ahead and assign you with a mentor. For me, it took them like a week or so to get me a mentor. It took them kind of longer just because I'm a female, and they said they were trying to get me a female driver, but there aren't a lot of female drivers, so I ended up going. So right now I'm still in training actually, but once you pass all the tests, what I'm trying to say is you get paid $800 as well, but that's also before tax. So you do get your tax deduction from those $800. From those $800, okay? So you're gonna be assigned a driver leader that's gonna be there once for when you're in training only. So you don't need to sign any contracts. Basically it is once you sign in the application, there's the only things you have to be ready and expecting for. It's that you're gonna get drug tests, you're gonna go training, and you're gonna go out, especially if you're 100% a new driver, you're gonna go out with a mentor for a full month to 5 weeks. So I'm still here. I'm already on my training, I've been around. I've been in California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and I'm right now currently in Louisiana. So these are the states that I've been in ever since I started. So I have 3 weeks in with my training. I've had 2 trainers so far. So the first trainer that I had, he had some personal situation going on, and so now there's some other things there too, but I got reassigned to a different trainer. He's pretty amazing. I'm doing good so far. There's a lot of driving, a lot of like different weather conditions that you have to be dealing with. So just be prepared on that. Once you go for training, you want to prepare to there's some days it's super cold, sometimes it's super humid and hot, and like right now I'm in Louisiana, it's humid and it's been raining too, and the weather's up and down. It's kind of weird, but you're not gonna need to sign a specific contract. However, after you come back from your training, you will upgrade from like, you're sort of in a way a student driver when you're with your mentor, obviously, because you're in training. After you come back, you're after like 5 weeks or so, you're gonna upgrade. That's when you're gonna sign some specific contract and stuff, but not at the point wherein you go for the orientation and you do the training, and when you go with the mentor, you don't have to do any specific contracts. I don't know how the contract looks once you upgrade to have your own truck and everything. I don't know how the contract looks, but I'm pretty sure you have to sign to, like, because you're signing up to keep one of their trucks, and obviously there's gonna have to be some kind of contract there. With that being said, you don't have to sign like a 6-month with them contract kind of thing. They don't tell you you have to stay with us 6 months, 5 months, or whatever. The only thing that I have heard is that, like, for example, I got my CDLs in a different school. If I stay with them at least for 6 months, I'ma get paid for the money that I paid on the other school. Okay, so so I kept my receipts from the other school, the other driving academy that I went to, and at the end of this training and everything, I have the paper already. I'ma sign it and everything, and I will give it to them once I finish with the training. And like, I think if you do want to get paid back if you got your CDL somewhere else, then you will have to stay with them for 6 months, so they could pay you, because they pay you in like a monthly basis. Like, they give it to you on your paycheck, like from every paycheck or every month paycheck. But I'm pretty sure they give you the money back, from what I've heard. Because one of the ladies that was there for the orientation, she was the one who told us that you get paid back if you got your CDL on a different school. Swift pays that for you, which is pretty cool. And then I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the orientation. So this is all that you have to remember for the orientation. Make sure you bring all your documents: your ID, passport, social security card, DOT physical. Please make sure you bring it. It's gonna save you time if you do. Your driving school certificates. That's what you need. That's basically all that you need. Don't forget about pre-trip inspection. You don't have to do a pre-trip inspection. After you leave your mentor, you're gonna get your own truck, and from what I know, to upgrade, all you have to do is first you complete 200 hours of drive. My mentor has told me if I'm ready within the 160 hours of training, that I could upgrade, but I don't want to do that. I'm gonna wait for the full training, just because I'm a completely new driver. I want to make sure I get everything. I don't want to be like out there without knowing for sure everything that I'm doing, and plus you are alone. After that, you're by yourself, you're on your own, so you have to know what you're doing, you know. Once you come back for training and you want to upgrade, you will have to take another driving test once again, and a parking test. That's all you have to worry about. There's a lot of learnings that they give you through the computer, some tasks that you have to take where they show you how to perform a full pre-trip inspection, because at the end of the day, once you have your own truck, your own vehicle, perform your own vehicle inspection. So you don't want to forget how the test goes. Okay, so you do have to know, but not for the upgrading. You just have to know because you have to know. Once you're in real life, you have to do your on your own. So this is what I have for you guys right now. I'm still in training. I'm gonna touch a little bit on how that's going on a different video. I figured I'll make a separate video on that. But for right now, that's all that I had. Hopefully that covered the questions that all of you had. Thank you, and bye. Thank you for watching my videos. Okay, bye. See you.